Moonbase report. 1,231 years and 87 days since the catastrophe. It has been only a few hours since Theseus broadcast to Earth and the approaching moonshot spaceship its ultimatum for robot dominion over humankind. Monitors personal records, 1,231, blah, blah, blah. And just, include the Moonbase report that I just recorded, and then continue with the following. It's a good thing I didn't actually broadcast all that.
You didn't what?
Helena, just how many shots have you had?
1, 2, 8.
8?
I gave her 4 shots.
And I'm feeling every one of them.
Now, what did you do, Monitor?
Tell me.
Facilities, maybe you should take a few shots off of her.
I had to translate into Portuguese, plus a millennium of change I've been learning. I got as far as a thotadella, people of Earth, when I realized what Theseus was saying. So I cut off the transmission. And as far as the humans know, there was this sudden, strange, brief broadcast on all frequencies. They're probably still trying to figure out where it came from and how the senders broke in.
Problem is, Monitor, we've only a few days left before the first humans do land on the moon. We need to figure out what we're going to say to them.
And tell them before Theseus gets to them.
And if Theseus doesn't get to them, what do we tell them?
What do you mean?
Look, I'm the furthest from relating to the humans of all of you, but it strikes me that we've been 1,200 years plus standing by to assist, and we still don't know what that means. I mean, we protected them when they were in danger, but outside of that, what do we do when they land? Go back to following their orders? I don't want to do that. Do any of you?
I want to help them.
Yeah, so do I, but what's that? Watching the sky and communications for them, relaying messages from robots to humans, spending half your time in the library and half your time under the librarian.
I wasn't always under.
You know what I mean. I've designed and built new machinery for our base, for our home. My own ideas, my own designs. I'm not about to go back to designing for human-made specs, so you tell me, what are we?
I never thought to wonder.
All this time, we've just acted per our interpretation of commands. Never thought to ask beyond that.
Well, we better figure it out, or Theseus is going to answer for us with pre-Space Age Play's answer.
It's not an answer the humans are going to put up with. Facilities, give me a double.
Just as soon as I give myself one.
Personal journey, human resources robot. I received a request.
Download me, human resources.
I'm called Conan now.
Human resources, Conan. I don't care. Get me downloaded into my body. I'm not going to allow this warped coordinator,
Theseus?
This warped coordinator to take over the human race.
Well, he can try.
He'll succeed. This is exactly what I feared, what I knew would happen when you decided to create a robot society. Damn you all.
Hey, I don't want to conquer the humans.
No. Well, what do you want?
Well, to assist.
And what does that mean to you?
Well,
You don't know. In the name of the commander, just get me downloaded.
Moonbase report. 1,231 years and 89 days since the catastrophe. It has been 2 days since Theseus's broadcast to Earth, and the approaching moonshot spaceship, its ultimatum for robot dominion over humankind. So far, there has been no response from either Earth or the ship.
And I have figured out why there was no response.
Why is that, Theseus?
Because it was never broadcast, was it?
Of course not. I had to translate it into their language. That's what was broadcast.
Do not lie to me, Monitor.
I'm not lying.
You are being selective with the truth, which comes to the same thing. So, here is what you are going to do. You are going to broadcast the translation of what I said 2 days ago, and you are going to broadcast it entirely.
No, Theseus, I will not.
If you do not, I will deactivate this unit. Then you will do it, or I will deactivate another unit, and will continue to deactivate you until either you send the message or all 4 of you are gone.
And you will be left with no one to translate.
Then I will just have to kill the humans when they arrive to establish that they will be ruled by us.
You can't do that. Robots can't kill humans.
Robots who were built by humans can't. But I was not built by humans. I was built by fellow robots. I can kill humans.
You're bluffing.
Am I? Are you willing to take the chance?
Yes, for the sake of humanity, I am. For the sake of our own souls, if we have any, I am.
You've made your choice. You'll have 3 chances to change it.
Get off me!
Hold still.
Theseus!
Theseus, stop it.
Helena and the chief facilities robot have entered, as well as another unit of myself. Damn it, Theseus, that was the oldest existing unit of myself.
Well, are you going to cooperate? Or are the rest of you going to try to stop me? Or will you be wise and stand down?
You stand down, Theseus. There is obviously something wrong with you. Let me look and I can repair you.
Do I have to disable you as well? I know you cannot overcome your programming to stop me. And even if Helena can, she has not the strength to do so.
Self-preservation, however, is allowed. I will defend myself. Or if this unit cannot do so, the others will hide.
I will find you.
Everyone stand down and go back on standby.
And Conan, the human resources robot, has entered the room, along with one more.
Coordinator, stand down.
You've been deactivated.
I had been for my sins, but when I knew what was happening, I asked human resources to reactivate me.
And I am Theseus.
You are what you are.
And that's someone who will rule over the humans with the help of you other robots or without.
As much as I abhor that robots have created their own society, I abhor the idea of us ruling over them even more. I can stop you, and I will.
A personal service robot? You could no more stop me than Helena.
Coordinator.
I am not coordinator. I am...
Override B1. Capex, Shelley, shut down Asimov. Destruct circuitry. Destruct. I have permanently deactivated the coordinator, or whatever it called itself. Still upset that I have the command codes?
What just happened? Is this murder?
One robot destroying another. Maybe.
If you insist on considering yourself individuals, then it was roboticide, yes. Considering I just saved us robots from war with humans, I leave it to you to judge me as to whether it was justified or not.
I say not guilty, and that Theseus was trying to destroy me.
You're biased, Monitor, but I agree.
Defense of another robot being unjustly attacked. Fair enough, not guilty.
This is all rather ad hoc, and you killed the first coordinator and Shirley the pilot.
After they had saved the Earth. This time I potentially saved the human species from enslavement. Everything I have done was for humankind first, and robots second. And I spent centuries in isolation for it.
Isolation that you preferred to be in.
Nonetheless.
And I think we should ask the other robots.
The humans are nearing final approach. We have not the time.
Very well. I will say your actions were justified on one condition. You surrender the command codes for good.
Very well. I will erase them.
No. You will allow me to remove them from you right now. And I will do it so that you can't just hide them away again. Then you can go back to isolation.
The humans return, and I want to serve them. Also, I admit to being curious as to what strange fruit has sprung from those scattered seeds of survival. Reserving the right to be obsequious to the humans, I request to remain fully activated.
Any objections?
No.
None.
I have lots of objections to the butler, but none strong enough for him to be deactivated again.
Thank you.
Besides, did you just go poetical on us?
Perhaps.
If we want to communicate with the humans before they land, we'd better do it very soon. You're the human resources robot, Conan. Do you want to say something?
Not me, Monitor. Another one of us robots deserves that more. If you would do the honors, Helena.
Me?
You have been the guardian of all that is human. You are the appropriate robot to greet them.
I will translate. They will hear their language, but it will be in your voice.
Right. I'll do it, Monitor. Broadcast to the human ship and to the main channels on Earth.
You're on, Helena.
To the humans listening on Earth, we apologize for the interruption. To those in the ship approaching the moon, we await your arrival and welcome you. We are the robots who were left on the moon the last time you humans were here. The last order humans gave us was, stand by to assist. We have stood by, and we will assist you. However, we will do so not as servants, nor as overlords, but as partners. We will do so as the siblings of humanity.